Good morning.
Good morning.
It's 7:25 here in Big Bend National Park. The moon is up there.
The sun hasn't set yet.
Risen. Since it's the morning, the sun rises.
And I forgot gloves, but I happen to have an extra pair of socks, so.
Call her sock hands. We're doing the South Loop Trail today, which is, you say it was 12.5 miles.
I'm gonna start it on my.
So, we'll give you our honest feedback on it and let you know what we think. Right now, we brought, we did the Emery Peak Trail the other day and had a decent amount of water left, and it's colder today than it was a couple days ago on the 9th. Today's the 13th of December. So we just brought one camelbak of water. Should be enough for us. We hydrated this morning before we left, so we'll let you know. Correction, it's called the South Rim Loop. Just said, she looked at her All Trails app and said, well, looks like we're going the right way so far. I was like, yeah, we just passed the freaking sign like 20 feet ago.
You and I have gotten lost on a lot of different trails, and it was kind of confusing because the arrow pointed in both directions, which I guess means that you can go either way. So,
but in all fairness, we have gotten lost probably 3 or 4 times and have turned like 5-mile hikes into 12 to 14-mile hikes. So hopefully that doesn't happen today, because if this hike gets delayed, then a 12.5-mile hike turns into a 20-mile hike.
starting to get a little thirsty.
See the sun starting to touch the tops of the mountains. Alright, about 1.5 miles in. Time to switch to a hat and take these gloves off because it's getting kind of hot. So, we made it 1.5 miles. Finally taking our top layers off. I can finally wear my prescription sunglasses because it's not pitch black. Life is good. So this is interesting. You walk about 1/4 mile in this sandy gray stuff. Yeah, we just broke into this open area and we're getting a lot of wind. There's some more of this sandy stuff. So I think we're coming up on maybe our first official great view, even though there's been a couple, but now that we're a little higher up here, I'll show you guys what we're about to walk up on. It's about mile 2, I think. first snack, the most expensive Clif Bar you've ever seen.
Ridiculous.
So, I think, honest opinion so far, views are great. Probably a little harder than the Emery Peak trail so far. It seemed like that one went up a little faster and that you kind of like got the hard stuff out of the way. And this is kind of just going on for a really long time. And it doesn't help. I don't know if it's the dust or what in the desert out here, but since we got here like a week ago, I've just been really congested and it makes breathing a little difficult sometimes. Your thoughts?
Yeah, for some reason I just feel a lot more tired. We also didn't sleep very well last night, so that could be playing a role. But yeah, hang it in there.
So we're getting closer to the top here, and we've got about probably 10-mile-an-hour winds with maybe 18 to 20-mile-an-hour gusts. Looks like we might have finally made it to the top. We'll see. So there's a lookout over here. Let's go check it out. Tried to take the panoramic, and you know how you're supposed to keep the line or the arrow on the line? Well, the phone was like blowing in the wind. It was very difficult. Absolute best part of taking off early in the morning to go on these hikes is catching the sunrise. It is just different up here because it takes so long to get to the top, and the sun has already risen down below. Then you get up here and it starts to pour through the trees, up over the ridges, and it's just pretty spectacular. So definitely recommend going early. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but the sun is pouring. Where's my fingers? The sun is pouring over the mountain, and you can see the streak that it's making with the atmosphere down over. I just wanted to prepare you for this view that you're about to see. What do you think of the view?
Beautiful. Really agree.
Is this a better sunrise than Emery?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. Heard it here first. So we just got up to the top burned area, and Emily made a fantastic point because it feels so good to not be walking uphill anymore. And I think, if I had to guess, the rest of this hike is probably flat and downhill, which is great.
Check out my cool sunglasses. I'm almost embarrassed to be seen in this video right now. But
Those are my old sunglasses.
I don't own any sunglasses. I haven't owned sunglasses in years, actually, but I decided that it's probably time to start taking care of my eyes. So I'm using Austin's until I can find a pair.
Alright, if I had to guess, probably somewhere in the 5 to 6 miles in. I just wanted to show you guys this lookout right here. Holy crap. This is freaking crazy.
Insane.
This is honestly one of the coolest things that I think I've ever seen in my life. I've been fortunate to go to a lot of cool places, and this is just different. It's just so mountainous and vast. So this whole portion of this trail has just been absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to show you, just to give you an idea of how high up you end up on this South Loop Trail. Check this out. It's a pretty cool part. Looks like you kind of just walk along this, probably not really a river, probably a runoff bed for rain. Alright, so we just walked about a third of a mile in the wrong direction. So I'm going to show you guys where we messed up so that you guys can learn from our mistake. So you come to this sign. So the sign says South Rim Trail right, Northeast Rim Trail up, and Chizos Basin via Pinnacles Trail left. Now we came from this way, so the only thing I can assume is that we continue this way, because we definitely don't go up. So let me see your all trails.
I think we're already back there.
And this might be why having a this would be a good reason to have the Pro All Trails app, because you can see where we went off. And now I think we're back. So this dude just walked past us, and I was like, "What's up, man?" And Emily was like, "Hey," because we haven't seen anybody in like freaking the whole hike. And
he was like, "Excuse me," and I just kept walking straight. I'm like, "All right, buddy, see you around."
not a happy camper. This is a cool little section. So you walk along this relatively dry creek bed. You can tell these rocks have a lot of moisture in them as opposed to a lot of the other rocks we've been on. So I saw this thing the other day about how if you just can get yourself to a place where there's water, your mood just increases. And I can definitely agree, because those views up there were awesome, but walking past these little pools of water just makes you happy. So got a little horse stall up here. They even gave them a basketball goal. See, look at that. That's definitely not for hay. Guys, we're about to get an even better, closer look of the cool skinny rock thing. So yesterday when we were talking about how all this gets built and how impressed we were, here's the freaking guys that do it.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. All right, so as we work our way back down, we'll give our honest reviews of, I already forgot what it's called, South Rim. Epic.
I would say in comparison to Emery Peak, it is definitely better. Which is odd because All Trails has like 1,300 4-point-something 5-star reviews on Emery Peak, and only like 150 reviews on South Rim Trail. I don't know if it's because it's a couple extra miles and people just don't go on it as often or what, but I would say overall it's a little bit more diverse. There's more, like there's better views in a lot of different places, whereas Emery Peak, it's kind of like one like incredible view, and definitely some good views along the way, but I think you have better overall views with South Rim Trail.
Yep, and a better sunrise. But now we're going back down Emery Peak, so if you want to see what this looks like, watch our other video called Emery Peak Trail. And see you guys next time.